Hello there. What is going on, everyone? We are doing we're going to do a little watch party for the AMG opening ceremonies for Ministravaganza. Kicks off today, folks. This is a super fun time. It's supposed to start in about 5 minutes, so we're gonna have some fun. Make sure you share this out. We'll do some giveaways too. I'll figure out some little swag to give away during the well, probably right after the stream as well. So definitely let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from and what you're hoping to see. If you're hoping to see anything special announced during the opening ceremonies, that's sort of a big deal. I will be switching over to AMG's, as a different stream. They're not live yet. But once they do go live, I'll be switching over. We're going to talk about everything that we expect to see. And I'm also going to share this out on my Discord and a couple of social media channels and things like that as well. So hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day. There we go, watch party. I will not be talking during the stream. I'll be muting my mic when AMG does start their broadcast. So there you go. There's a little bonus for that. We'll also be doing probably some giveaways for patrons and maybe a giveaway in the Discord as well. So if you guys want to talk about stuff. Now they have said, of course, if you're not familiar, I wouldn't expect to see anything related to Armada or X-Wing during the course of Ministravaganza, although that it has been sort of hinted that they might at least be mentioned maybe during the opening ceremonies, and maybe talking about why they weren't included and maybe when we can expect something. I don't know. That's kind of one of my hopes. I want to know some of your guys' hopes. What's going on? Peter is tuning in from Denver. We are just moments away from AMG starting off their opening ceremonies. I expect it to be Will Schick and Simone Elliott. That would be my expectations, kind of kicking things off and giving us an idea of how things are going to go. They have started their broadcast. They are up, so if you are interested, they are over at their Twitch channel. But we're going to watch along right here. I'll be switching over to there. That's kind of how their stream is looking right now. So yes. So I'm excited. Maybe there'll be something. Maybe there'll be something fun. Maybe there'll be something awesome. So. But I don't know, usually the opening ceremonies, they don't do too much. The biggest one that I can recall is when they were going to do X-Wing, they had said that, like, hey, be prepared, guys. You might not be happy about everything that happens today, and stuff like that. So, there was some stuff kind of like that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I am really hoping that the Legion battle forces that they announce are going to give us some Gungans. That won't be until tomorrow night, though. If you don't mind, share out this on your channels and stuff, and with everybody who's interested in watching. I know a lot of people have said that, like, they're at work today and they couldn't get home and they want to watch from work. But Twitch is blocked at work, and that's one of the reasons why I do this. Maybe maybe this is something you can follow along with. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. What's going on to Tom and Wayward Rush and Ben? How you guys doing? Tom's tuning in from England. All right, fantastic. You're just finishing work, and well, good timing. It all worked out. Wayward's from North Carolina. All right. Hoping they tell us that Armada has development spinning up in the background. That would be unbelievable. I would love that. That would be something. Ben is looking for some new Legion stuff, and yeah, I think we're going to see some new Legion stuff. I don't think we're going to see too much new Legion stuff. I think we are going to see the rest of the Legion stuff that we haven't seen yet, that was already announced at Adepticon, and maybe a little more Legion stuff. My guess is the majority of the content out of Ministravaganza will be Shatterpoint. Let's switch over. They have no volume right now. I'll be muting my mic.
Hello and and welcome to Ministravaganza
Woo!
2023. Half of us are very caffeinated. It's not me.
I've had like 4 donuts, so it's caffeine and sugar,
Wait,
baby.
You said that we had 6 donuts. Did you eat 4 of them?
Maybe. Shh. Don't let anyone know. I have my own box of donuts.
Oh, okay.
They're called happiness donuts, and I'm consuming 1 per panel per day.
Wow. Okay, I'm Simone Elliott. That's Will Schick. Maybe we're not Simone
There's no
Elliott
audio.
and Will Schick. There's no audio.
Why is that?
I don't know. I could write everything via Post-it note
Then just hold it like
and just
really
hold
close.
them up. I'm gonna tell
It
I
is
know
tradition.
I threw my marker
It
all
is
the
tradition
way over
that we
there.
always start with audio issues.
If you're watching, it looks like they just cut their stream off. Their stream looks like it maybe have just ended. Looks like it's frozen and totally down right now. I'm going to switch back over and I'm going to talk to you guys. This is why we do the watch party, folks. This is exactly why. There's nothing here to see. All right, there we go. I'm going to jump in and talk to you guys. Totally frozen at the moment. And these things happen when we stream. You're trying to do it live. It's always difficult. And so hopefully...
Woo! 2023 still is excited. Still is hopped
again.
up on donuts. I feel
Technical
like...
issues can't keep this boy down from his Ministravaganza greatness.
No, I can absolutely not keep you down from your
I
Ministravaganza
know.
greatness.
You've tried. You've tried.
I try so hard. All year, I try to keep you from greatness. That's not true. Okay. I'm Simone Elliott. This is Will Schick. We're here to talk to you about Ministravaganza. So, it has been over a year since our last Ministravaganza.
It's true.
Many, many things have happened. Let's see. Last time was July, or July of 22. So we had Shatterpoint. That was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have been to conventions for the first time, really hardcore.
Yeah, we were at Adepticon and Gen Con, and a couple of us went
Star
to
Wars Celebration.
Star Wars Celebration, and one intrepid Liz went to UK Games Expo.
Yep.
We've been all over the place.
So we've had so much opportunity to kind of hang out with you guys in person in the past 6 months, which has been phenomenal. But here we are, taking these 3 days to hang out with you online and paint some awesome minis. We're going to have a bunch of panels. That's kind of our plan for Ministravaganza. The other things that have been exciting for the studio is in the last 2 weeks, we have launched our brand new website, which is going to give you all your minis, your product information, product pages, beautifully put together by our own Summer. This has been her project for years now. And then we also launched our Discord. So you should absolutely join our Discord. What's going to happen during Ministravaganza is all of the bullet points of the cool stuff that we talk about in panels and reveals will be in the Discord. And then you'll be able to catch up on anything you missed. Additionally, you'll be able to watch these fine videos. As they're uploaded, you'll be able to watch them right away on Twitch, but we'll get them up on YouTube as well. What else is going to happen? What are you going to do here?
You're the one with all the Post-it notes.
I have one Post-it note.
Did you cover it all?
No.
Okay, so then
I'm
what am I
asking
supposed to do? I
you-
don't have the Post-it.
I'm asking you what you're
I don't
doing
know
at
what's
Ministravaganza.
What am I doing at Ministravaganza? Well, we've got tons of stuff happening. We've got panels where we're going to be talking dev, design, art, creation, sculpting. So we're going to give you an inside look at a bunch of the stuff that's coming in like the next 6 to 8 months. Yeah. I don't know. Math is
Spring.
hard for me.
Spring.
But much like we did at Adepticon, where we did our roadmaps, we're going to be taking a look at kind of like what to expect, what's coming up. We're going to show some exclusive looks at things that are near and dear to us and coming up close in the schedule. And then also we're going to be looking a little bit far ahead, peering into the futures of like next spring with a little bit of that. And of course, one of the big things is that you'll be like, but you've shown so much more at many Ministravaganzas in the past if you've been with us before. But we didn't have Adepticons then. So as you all hopefully are aware, at Adepticon we do a big roadmap panel for all of the games where we show a whole bunch of things coming for the future. And that will maintain next year. So we don't want to take all of the sauce from Adepticon. We want to make sure that we have a lot of cool surprises, and that will give you 2 kind of like bookends to the year. So we'll always be able to show everything that's coming up and what's going next. And we've got a lot of cool things to talk about coming in the days.
And we're going to do like a little mini roadmap for starting each day. We're going to do MCP. We're going to have some Shatterpoint. We're going to have some Legion. So you'll get a bunch of reveals there. But you'll also get reveals sprinkled out through the rest of the show, as we always do. And then on Friday night and Saturday night, we're going to get together. Some of us are going to hang out here, paint a little, and answer some questions that people have had in the chat. So we'll go through, we'll select some stuff, and just talk about,
and
games.
On top of all that talking, we're also going to be doing a lot of hobby stuff. So Dallas Kemp has worked really hard to come up with an entire slate of really fantastic hobby content where he's going to be teaching different techniques, utilizing some of the cool new things we're going to be showing. I'm also going to do my best to show you how I approach things with a few things as well. So be sure to tune in for the hobby content. And of course, you're going to be able to join him and Tony Konachek talking about The Path of the Worthy, which launched at Adepticon. So if you're interested at all in seeing the amazing work that was turned in, hearing them talk about their thoughts, what to expect for next year, or to get yourself ready in order to go win one of those super sweet bronze, silver, or gold coins, you should tune into that. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to have a great look at all of the amazing art that was done and celebrate the hobby as well as the games themselves.
Yeah, I think. So we have covered the Post-it note. So we're
Great.
good here.
I wouldn't know because I don't have a Post-it because it's way over there.
Oh my God! Here, look, you can see it.
I'm going to check.
You can check that I have
Discord, bullet points, roadmap, spring, other. I can't read that. Friday and Saturday.
This is other reveals.
If you say so.
I do. I wrote it, and I also say that's
great.
what that says.
Anne's like ready to push the button. She wants
Anne's
out.
like,
she wants out. She's like, eject.
But we could
eject.
just keep talking and just let Anne.
She doesn't have. I mean, she can push the button, but she doesn't have a lot of control over the wrap up. But I do have to go change clothes for my next panel, so we probably should bounce.
Fine. We'll see you all soon. Bye.
Okay, as that's it. They cut off abruptly right there. I'm going to switch over. That is going to do it. So, nothing. Well, not much. Not much. I think the big takeaways right here are that you shouldn't expect that many reveals. I kind of what I was expecting as far as they're probably going to cover all the stuff from that hasn't come out yet from Adepticon's big announcements. Which there is at least like 3 expansions for Legion. There's definitely a lot of Shatterpoint stuff that hasn't come out yet. A lot of that is coming. But they also haven't talked yet about Armada or X-Wing. I thought there was going to be some more Armada or X-Wing. I thought that was going to be a longer panel. That was only a few minutes, which is surprising. I was expecting it to be like a half-an-hour panel and then talking at length about, philosophy as the company and, I was expecting something along the lines of, you probably noticed why we haven't decided to talk about X-Wing and Armada, and the reason for that is we're dropping those lines, or the reason for that is we just don't have anything to report right now, or the reason for that is we actually have a Star Wars space extravaganza that's coming in January, and we're going to talk all about other plans for X-Wing and Armada in that category, and that's going to be its own separate thing, and you won't want to miss it. That's kind of what I was hoping. Of course, we're not going to see that, but my goodness, wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? All right, let's see what else we got in there. I said I was going to do some giveaways. Let me get some giveaways. I'll answer some questions. We'll do some giveaways, and I'm going to wrap this up and let you guys enjoy your lunch. And then if you want to watch the Marvel Crisis Protocol stream, I think they're going to be doing that. I'm not going to restream that right now. We've got some, speaking of Armada, we've got some Armada ship cards. I've got 2 different GR75s. They're almost the same, but they're slightly different. One is double-sided. One is older, and one's slightly newer. So I'm going to do one of those on here and one of those on Patreon, and we're going to do an Overload Pulse on Discord with Veteran Gunners on the back side. So that's going to happen. Just give me a hashtag Armada if you want to win a promo, since these all happen to be Armada promos right now that are in front of me. And so that'll be going on. And so we got 100 viewers right now, which is really cool. I haven't been watching the concurrent calculations, so I don't know where we peaked at. But again, it was a really short stream. I'm kind of surprised at the lack of announcements. And the big takeaway is don't expect much. Don't expect much because Adepticon is going to be where all the reveals are. We're going to be at Adepticon. So that's a big one. That's a big one, and it's a little surprising that that they kind of came out and said that, but I guess it's not. I mean, I feel like they are trying to be more transparent where they can. I know that there's a lot of things that restrict them and limit them, especially with licensing and agreements and all the rules that go into that. But so there's not as much transparency. Like they can't just come out and say, no, we can't put Darth Vader in an X-Wing because Lucasfilm told us no, or something like that. They can't, say things as blatantly as that. But when they can be honest and forthcoming, that I think they're trying to. Of course, there's certain things that I think we'd love to see. There's certain things that I would love to see. I'd love to see them give us a roadmap for Armada. Also a roadmap for X-Wing, with their statement. I'd love for them to revisit their statement on X-Wing's huge ships and find out why, how long is that on hold for? If is the plan right now that they're just not going to do that? Is the plan that they might do that? I'd love more discussion on those games. And I'd love to have some more insight into how much development is really, like where the focus is. If any other games are in the works too, like and it seems like, and there's no way they would tell us about games that are in the works until they're ready. So, I don't expect that it actually could do that. But the things that I would love to know, I think a lot of us would. Who wouldn't love to know, like, hey, we're developing, our own version, our own take on a starship combat kind of game. And it's going to be kind of a hybrid between Armada and X-Wing or something like that. Like that's what I think would be really cool, and I'd love to see them do and be able to throw their full weight behind it. I'd be really excited to see stuff like that. But yeah, would be very, very interesting. Hot Sauce says, I'll give anything to fly an official Resurgence class in Armada. Oh, you want to get the First Order in Armada? I could see the. I would love a game that did like a capital ship game that did include all of the different timelines together and did it well. Like that'd be awesome. And again, I would love to see Armada do that, but I don't know if that's really going to happen. Rapid Reinforcements 3, Maxwell is talking about. I think that's possible. I got the feeling on my last interview with Will that Rapid Reinforcements 2 might have been the final one, but it was just a rough feeling, like not a real thing. Like maybe it's just final for now until we do another one. Maybe they have to do one thing every year. That could be a thing that they're doing. It might be like, hey, we've got one product a year that we can do, and that's it, or something. I don't know. That's kind of my guess. If you look at the timing behind Rapid Reinforcements 1 and Rapid Reinforcements 2. That's sort of how it went down. I would have loved to have had more build-up for Rapid Reinforcements 1 as opposed to just, hey, they dropped it on us and that was it. And then I would have loved to have more build-up than we got in Rapid Reinforcements 2. They did give us a little bit of hype. We got a little bit of, hey, this is coming, this is coming. However, it wasn't much hype. Like it was only, I think, a week before it came out. So it was at least a little bit of hype. But they could have built that up for months. Like, hey, we're working on this. But then again, I don't know the contractual stuff. They might not know if it's going to get approved at all. And they may not want to say, hey, we're working on this. And, and then it doesn't get approved. And then they have to come back. Oh, why aren't you working on it anymore? Nothing to see here. So yeah, that's most of it. Let's see who's going to be our winner. Our winner is going to be Eddie Sanchez for the GR75 card. Congratulations, Eddie Sanchez. Go ahead and shoot me an email at mailcrabok@gmail.com. If you didn't win, don't worry. There's going to be other opportunities over in Discord. We'll throw up the other card in the giveaways channel, and patrons are going to have an opportunity to win a promo as well on Patreon. So we're doing lots of extra opportunities for folks all across the board. And so I'm gonna be wrapping things up. If you're interested in checking out any of the links in the description below, social media links, it's all down there. If you're interested in checking out Discord, you can jump in and keep the discussion going there as well. And if you're interested in Patreon and you want to support the channel, you can definitely do that. We definitely appreciate that. If you're at the there's lots of different levels of support. A-Wing levels and higher also get their names in the credits for the ends of the video. So congratulations to our winners, and thank you guys so much. And thank you all for your continued support. I will talk to you later. May the Force be with you. Live long and prosper.